Today is Wednesday, March 25th. For math, we are going to be talking about whole number by decimal number multiplication. Our slides are getting a lot shorter. Hopefully by now you guys have developed a routine and are starting to get the hang of this. So just a few quick reminders. Make sure that your microphone's turned off unless you're called on to speak. Wear your headphones, earbuds to eliminate distractions around you. And then getting into our warm-up. Take a look at it. Go ahead and pause the video now if you need to in order to figure out what the shamrock and the pot of gold is worth. The shamrock would be worth 10 each, so 10 plus 10 equals 20. If the shamrock was worth 10, then the pot of gold, 10 times what equals 30. The pot of gold would be worth 3. Down at the bottom, we would have 10 times 10 minus 3. Well, I know that 10 times 10 is 100. 100 minus 3 would be 97. Looking at today's live lesson, it'll be on whole number by decimal number multiplication. Alright guys, so today we are going to focus on multiplying whole numbers by decimals again. I'm going to keep showing you how to break them up in the box method and the standard algorithm way. So we are going to start today to review a 3-digit by 1-digit number like we did yesterday. So when we start that, I'm going to say that I paid $14.65 for 3 shirts. So I'm going to have to kick my decimal out first, which I'm going to do that with my green marker. I've got to make $14.65 a whole number. So I'm going to move it out once, twice. That's how I make it a whole number. I'm going to note that over here in my bubble. And then I'm going to begin to multiply with my blue marker. So 5 times 3 I know is 15. 5 down, carry your 1 up. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 is 19. 9 down, carry your 1 up. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 is 13, carry your 1 up. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. Now, I did not pay $4,395 for shirts. I have to remember that with my green marker, I have to move that decimal back in 2 places. 1, 2. So, therefore, I paid $43.95. Okay? Now, we're going to start getting into 4 or 3-digit by 2-digit numbers. So, I'm going to start with packs of pencils, and I bought a pack of pencil for $1.65. And I needed to buy 29 packs because that's the number of kids that I have in my homeroom class. So I have to multiply $1.65 times 29. Okay? So when I do this, again, I'm going to start the same way. I've got to kick that decimal out, and I've got to make $1.65 into a whole number. So I'm going to move it once, twice, and I'm going to note that over here in my green bubble. Okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and start to multiply. I'm going to start with my blue marker to multiply. So, I'm going to do 9 times 5. I know that that's 45. 5 down, carry your 4 up. 9 times 6. I know that's 54. Plus 4. 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. 8 down, 5 up. 9 times 1 is 9. Plus 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I put both numbers down because I don't have another number over here. Now, most important part, I've got to remember to cross out and add that 0 as a placeholder. So now I'm going to keep multiplying with my red. 2 times 5, well that's 10. 0 down, 1 up. 2 times 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13. 3 down, 1 up. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Now, with both of those numbers here, what operation do I have to do with them? You're right, I have to add. So, before I add, though, I'm going to go ahead and set up my box method so I can show you guys that way as well. So, here's my box. And I've got 165, break it into 2, I've got 20 and 9. So I'm going to go ahead and start filling these out. 20 times 100, well, that's 2,000. 20 times 60, that's 1,200. 20 times 5, that's 100. 9 times 100, 900. 9 times 60, 540. 9 times 5, that's 45. Now, because I have to add 6 boxes up this time, I'm going to break them up just to keep them on the safe side. So I've got 2,000 plus 1,200, and I know that that is 3,200. I'll cross off both of those. Then I've got 900 and 540. Add those up. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Carry my 1 up. 3 plus 1 is 4. Got those two. Now, I know 100 plus 45 is 145, so I'll just add 145 to this. 5, 8, 7, 4. So I got 4,785 down here. I know it's really small. I'm going to go up here, though, and add and see what I get here. So 5 plus 0 is 5. 8 plus 0 is 8. 4 plus 3 is 7. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4,785. Both my answers match, but I cannot forget I have to add that decimal back in 2 places. 1, 2, in between the 7 and the 8. 1, 2, in between the 7 and the 8. So therefore, I spent $47.85 on pencils for my class. So we're going to try one more together. This one, I would definitely encourage you to pause the video and try to work this out on your own, and then check my answer to see if my answer is correct. And again, I'll do this one box method and standard algorithm, so whichever way you work it, you can check it and see if your answer is correct. So this time I'm going to say that I had to buy erasers for my kids, and a pack of erasers costed 65 cents. So erasers cost 65 cents. I needed 26 packs because this is for Mr. Henry's class. So Mr. Henry's class has 26. So times 26. So now I'm going to multiply. Again, kick it out. I'm going to do that with my green. Make this into a whole number. So I've got that into 65. I moved it out twice. So I'm going to start with my blue. 6 times 5 is 30. 0 down, 3 up. 6 times 6, 36. 36 plus 3, 37, 38, 39. 9 down, carry my 3 up. 6 times 0 is 0. Plus 3 is 3. Next step, cross it out. Add my placeholder, and then I'm going to start with my red. 2 times 5 is 10, 0 down, 1 up. 2 times 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13. Carry my 1 up. 2 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. Next step is to add them up, but I'm going to do my box first. So I'm going to come over here to the side and create my box. Notice that this time when I create my box, I don't include that 0 up here. It doesn't have a value. You can multiply with it or you don't have to. It's totally up to you. So 20 times 60 is 1,200. 20 times 5 is 100. 6 times 60 is 360. 6 times 5 is 30. So I'm going to add those up down here. 4 values I think I can handle adding up together. So I'm going to do those all together. 0, 6 plus 3 is 9, 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 1 is 6. Bring that 1 down, 1,690. I'm going to add up here and see. 0, 9, 6, 1. Yep, my answers match, but I can't forget, add that decimal place back in 2 times in between the 6 and the 9. So therefore, on erasers, I spent $16.90 for Mr. Henry's class. First activity will be to complete a play posit. The multiplying decimals play posit. Log in through ClassLink to complete it. And the second activity will be working on iReady Math for 20 minutes. Make sure that you set a timer of your own in order to complete this.